After my last video, I had a very important question. Someone said, what if I really like drinking? I have a really good time. I don't see time fly when I'm drinking. Is that love? So that brings me to do this video to differentiate what love is versus addiction. Addiction is something we do to survive. It's something we may be doing to anesthetize our senses, to not feel some things that are hurtful to us in our lives. Maybe you're doing a job you don't like. Maybe you're living with people who are not nice to you. There can be many reasons to that. But if you have this survival mechanism, this coping mechanism, it means that you're surviving something, that you're coping with something. So you are needing something, you're needing a solution, and you found this for now. Or it can also mean that maybe you don't know yourself well enough and you haven't found things to fulfill you, things to make you feel the flow and enjoy yourself, learn and create. And that's okay too. So maybe you're afraid to not know how to find that. Maybe you're afraid to not know how to love yourself. And so you're escaping from that. There can be many reasons to why we develop these kinds of addictions and survival mechanisms. But the important thing is to make a pause and ask yourself, what's my need? Once you determine what you're running away from, or what you're needing and not getting in your life, then you can take your time slowly to look for the right way to find your answers, for the right way to do the change that you need. And then as your happiness and fulfillment is going to grow, you're going to need less and less of the survival mechanism. Because at some point when you feel good in your life, when you're enjoying the things you're doing, you're not going to want the negative effects of that coping mechanism that you had. Because also, generally, these types of strategies are only helpful in the short term. Let's take the example of someone who takes drugs. When you take drugs that make you feel good, it's going to make you, in a short term, during a short moment, you're going to feel great. You're going to be using all the energy and all the happiness hormones of your body quickly right now, which means you're going to also empty your stocks. So once the effect of the drug left your body, the next day you're going to be in a really low situation. You're going to be feeling bad and it's going to be really tough to do your comeback. So these are short-term strategies, and just after you did them, you keep needing to do them again and again because you don't know how to do that by making changes in your life. And not knowing makes us afraid. So what's going to happen is when you do the thing, you're feeling great, and then the next day you're feeling worse than before. And so this becomes a vicious circle. So the key thing is that love comes with peace. It's a peaceful feeling. You don't feel like you can't let go that thing that you're enjoying. It's okay. It's here, you're having fun. It's not here, you're still fine. You're still fine with yourself. That's also why sometimes when we think we're in love with someone, well, maybe we're actually addicted to that relationship or to the idea we have about that relationship. Because addiction is a consumption approach. You're consuming something because you feel empty inside, or you're consuming something to numb yourself. So when we're in love with someone, but we're actually addicted, not really loving the person, we consume that person. That's why often when we have emotional dependencies and these types of feelings, the other person ends up running away from us, or maybe we end up hurting both of us or each other. So the key thing is when you love, you're feeling okay, you're feeling good, you can be doing it, you can be not doing this. And when there is addiction, when you're sometimes we can shift from love to addiction also. We were having such a great time and suddenly the ego wakes up and the hormones and all of these things, and we want more. The child inside maybe doesn't know how to stop that thing. So we can realize that by feeling that now it's not feeling that peaceful anymore. You're starting to feel tense in your body, you can't let go, you feel like you can't stop it. And sometimes it's not because things are wrong in our lives. Sometimes just because our natural constitution has tendencies, we all have tendencies towards the good and the harmful, and by being aware of this, we can watch ourselves every now and then while doing something. Our consciousness can take a step back and observe the body, observe the feeling. And okay, if everything is well and flowing, that's fine. But if I start turning towards that rigidity, that I can't let go of this, I need this, okay, my consciousness is gonna say, I need a break. I need to stop this right now and breathe and see if there's anything I should be aware of. See if there's anything going wrong and there is a balancing that needs, or maybe I have a deeper wound, a deeper need, and how can I respond to that? That's self-love. So these are the differences between love and addiction. And if you have any questions about this subject, please type it in the comments section, or contact me if you want to do a work on your self-fulfillment. And if you like the videos, you can subscribe to my channel and you can share it with your loved ones. Thank you. Bye.